Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Former world champion wants a Gervonta Davis vs Shakur Stevenson fight. The winner would be the GOAT. Gervonta Davis has established himself as one of the biggest names in boxing over a 10-year career. With world titles in 3 different weight classes, Davis was most recently in the ring against Ryan Garcia in a matchup between 2 of the sport's premier stars, with the tank coming out on the top with a spectacular 7-round stoppage. But that fight was back in April, and boxing is very much a "what have you done lately" type of sport. So fans and pundits await Davis the next bout to see who he will take on next. Count former 2-division world champion Antonio Tarver among those who wants to see Davis continually testing himself against the best that the sport has to offer, with Tarver saying Tank needs to step back into the ring soon. "I think he's the good," Tarver told. "I love seeing him fight. He is the culture right now, and everyone can relate to Gervonta Davis, but I want to see him fight those big names too, because you are only as big as the person you've beat." A lot of the times people say, "Who has he beat?" At the end of the day, that's what you got to ask to yourself. But I believe those big fights are out there, but it takes 2 to tango. We have got to get those guys willing to take those risks and fight these guys, to fight and take the chances of laying it all on the line and not being so picky about the guys you don't fight. If you are the best, you'll figure it out inside these 12 rounds. A lot of times you don't have it figured out until you step in there, but sometimes you've got to take risks, and nothing is more rewarding than the risk you take. Tarver has one particular name in mind for Davis, another undefeated fighter who has held world titles in multiple weight classes and is still in his prime. It only makes sense for Davis to eventually face Shakur Stevenson in a legendary fight, Tarver said. "The big name fighters are out there, and I think we will see Gervonta Davis in the ring with the likes of the biggest names we want to see. But these guys have got to get on his level, keep winning, and eventually the cream is going to rise to the top and we are going to have a process of elimination," he said. "I can see Gervonta Davis or Shakur Stevenson being the last man standing. That is a great fight. A little too soon right now, but it's definitely in the making to be one of those fights we will call a legendary night, because the winner will become an instant legend. And the GOAT." Former absolute light champion Devin Haney may have revealed his fear for the next fight on December 9 against WBC welterweight champion Prograis. It became known from his correspondence about the possibility of a crossover fight against the UFC lightweight champion Sean O'Malley. He recently stated that no one knows Devin, and therefore there is not much point in fighting with him. Haney hit back, saying he is earned significantly more than O'Malley, the American wrote in social networks. "I paid tribute to him. The dude earned it 400,000 in the last fight, and I earn 15 times more than he does," Haney said. Gervonta Davis vs Teofimo Lopez at 140 pounds next. Their teams tease the mega event. In the wake of Gervonta Davis getting released from jail, Sean Gibbons, the head of MP Promotions, declared the chance of a rematch between Tank and Isaac Cruz. As per him, cited the fans in Mexico and the US showed a massive interest in Cruz vs Davis second. It was ideal that the fight took place. In this context, Gibbons even trumpeted that PBC will deliver Cruz vs Tank second in the shape of a huge post-Christmas gift. Following Gibbons' statements, his news recently spoke to the managers of Teofimo Lopez and Gervonta Davis. By the way, they suggested a potential title fight between 2 boxers. At this, both Team Davis and Team Lopez applauded the idea of Tank versus the Takeover. On being asked what they thought about Teofimo Lopez versus Gervonta Davis at 140 pounds for the title, David McWater, manager of Lopez, claimed it was a wonderful idea. Similarly, Calvin Ford, Gervonta Davis' trainer, said, "Wonderful." At this, Kenny Ellis, yet another coach of Davis, added, "We've got unfinished business at 135. Then we go to 140. However, Ford interrupted and stated, "No, it's not unfinished. We finished at 135. Along these lines, he announced that he liked the fight Lopez vs Davis. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.